Hey guys, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. It has been a while. I am so sorry for just the radio silence. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm very active on Instagram, but I have been seeing the comments. I've seen the comments, where are the YouTube videos? We need some vlogs. I'm very sorry. I do appreciate the love and the request for the YouTube video to come back. Things were just crazy there for a while. They were crazy. I was very, very busy. There was a lot going on. There was a lot of horses to be ridden. There was mares foaling, mares going in foal. There was a big sale of a horse. It was just all a little bit stressful, and something had to take a back seat, and it was YouTube. I'm so sorry, guys. I do love you guys. So, what has been happening? So I thought I would just go through the horses and tell you what they've been up to and what the plan is for the rest of the year, and show you some clips of what they've been up to. Basically a catch-up video, just all in one, lots of clips from the last month, and then you'll be all caught up and ready to continue the rest of the season with us. So what we'll start with, Wiggy. So Wiggy is my 5-year-old homebred. He started competing this year and he has come on leaps and bounds. He's jumped a couple of shows now. He's jumped up to 1.15 meters, and he has been the most sensible, straightforward, best young horse ever. He's really game for everything. He'll take anything on. He's not like silly or anything. You can really trust he will jump around the course. He actually just went to his first show on grass, which I did do a vlog of, and will be the next video coming, so you'll be able to see his whole round from that. But the plan with him, I kind of had said that he's could be an eventer, could be a show jumper, and I kind of still think that. I think at the start I really thought he was probably more of an eventer, and that's why I was like, I'll just sell him. Recently he's thrown some shapes in the show jumping, which is why I kind of been going on with him longer than I kind of expected. I feel like every time I jump around I'm like, oh my god, there's so much potential. I really want to do it with him, but I know realistically, like financially wise, selling him this year is definitely a move that needs to be done, unfortunately. So yeah, I still do think he could be a very nice, pretty successful eventer, and he could also do show jumping. So I've just been focused on the show jumping with him, and I am going to go cross country schooling again with him in the next few weeks, which will be quite fun. So his shows coming up will be some 5-year-old age classes, which is very exciting. So he has one this weekend coming, which is the Studbook series final, which is 115, 120. And then there's two more kind of age class shows. One is quite a nice one. The 5-year-olds are like 110, and one is like... It is now the evening. Many hours have passed since I last spoke to you. While recording, my dad called me and said, Holly, I think the foal is a little bit lame. And we brought the foal in, and she has a septic hook. Anyway, he couldn't ride it. She's gone to the clinic. So yeah, obviously I brought her to the hospital and they're sorting it out, and we caught it super early and it should be fine. Fingers crossed, but I will keep you guys updated. But that's just, these are the kind of things that makes it hard to keep up with like social media, because it's just very busy around here. But anyway, we're back on track. Let me update you with the horses. I haven't even told you that we had a foal, to be honest. So anyway, so I think I was talking about Wiggy. I honestly can't remember what I got up to, but yes, he's going to jump a few 5-year-old classes, tentatively look for a new home. The one thing about him, which I kind of hesitate to say on social media and online and put that out to the world, because it's kind of like, I don't know, it feels like something you shouldn't like share with everyone, but I guess it doesn't matter because I'm going to tell whoever buys him anyway. But he has some findings on his x-rays, which, I mean, they were incidental. He has no clinical signs, and I'm actually shocked that there was anything on his x-rays. But yeah, he has some comments on his x-rays, which does mean like it's obviously going to affect his value, and it'll affect, you know, whether people want to buy a horse with findings on their x-rays. People want these perfect x-rays these days, and it's quite hard to get a horse with perfect x-rays. But yes, it's what people want, and I do understand you want to reduce your risk when you're paying money for a horse. But yes, he has some comments on his x-rays, so it just means that yeah, it'll affect the selling process. Hopefully not by much, but it will affect it. So that is a story with Wiggy. Next is Delphi, who is my 4-year-old. She was broken at the end of last year and has literally done so little this year, which I think no harm. They don't really need to do a huge amount as a 4-year-old, I don't think. But her plan is that she is upgoing. She's done like literally 2 jumps under saddle, like so little. But she's taken to it really confidently, really easy. She's really easy to ride, really confident. So I'm going to get her out some arena hire, and then her plan is to jump maybe a couple of shows at the end of the year. There are some nice 4-year-old judged classes which are like a 90 meter, and yeah, they basically judge them on like the style of the horse, rideability, future potential. I think that's perfect for her because, you know, I don't want to jump big or anything. I just want her to have a nice experience in a nice arena. There are courses that are really easy and set up for 4-year-olds, and I think that will be perfect. So that is her plan. And then next year will be her first year like out really competing and doing exciting things, hopefully. I was also thinking about getting an embryo from her, but I actually ended up using my recipient mare for a very exciting embryo that I talked about on my Instagram, which is an embryo from my mare who we had to put down last year, Fiona, who is the mother of Khal and Dali. I got a frozen embryo from her, and yes, it is in Tia, my recipient mare, and fingers crossed that we have a healthy foal next year, which will be a foal of Fiona, which is just crazy. I did like a whole explanation of it on my Instagram, and I probably will talk about it when I'm going to do a video about like what foals we have due for next year, so I'll talk more about it there. But that's just like why I didn't take an embryo from Delphi, is because I didn't have a recipient mare. So next is Khal. So Khal is obviously my experienced horse that I've had, feels like forever. He's like 12 now. We bred him and he's been flying. He's been jumping a lot of like 135, 140s. I did have this plan to jump 150. Honestly, I don't know if we're there yet. I don't know if we are, and I don't want to push him to do something he's not ready for and that I'm not ready for. So I'm gonna keep trucking away. I feel like I need to be even more consistent at 140. Like we should just be jumping every 140 clear, although I don't know if that's a realistic expectation. But like, you know, we had like a pole or 2 down like in the last 140, the last 2 140s we did, which I feel like that's not like, we should be going clear and then going on to jump 150, I feel like. So he's jumped a couple of shows now in a row, so he's having like a little breather, maybe some easy weeks, and then a couple more kind of 140s towards the end of the year, which will be fun for him. And maybe actually there's an indoor derby class in Cavan, which I kind of wanted to do, so I might do that on him also, which will be fun. Following on from Khal is Dali. Dali is my other homebred. He's 10 and I was also jumping 140s with him, and he is sold. I'm going to do a whole video about that at some point, but he is sold. I can't actually say it now. He was actually sold at the start of the year, but he was here for quite a while, but like I didn't really feel like I should say it before he actually left. It was like a confusing time, which is also why I felt like weird videoing, and he was like there and then everyone was like, what's the story with Dali? And I didn't really feel like I could answer because he's not my horse anymore. It's like not really my business. But anyway, he is left for his new home and he's arrived and he's very happy, and his new rider is also very happy and sending me lots and lots of updates. It's so cute. I love it. I'll do a quick foal update. So WELBECK had her foal again. A whole video is going to come on that. And again, I've just told you she's in the equine hospital with a infected hawk. Anyway, things were a little wavy coming up to her foaling, so this isn't like a surprise. Again, I will update you, but it's a gorgeous filly, and she's chestnut. She's got 3 like really long white legs and a big white face, and she's so cute. I'll obviously put some videos in, but we love her very much. Fingers crossed this all gets sorted. But yes, as I said, we caught her early. She's in the best place possible, and look, we've done everything we can, so hopefully all goes well. Following on from WELBECK, earlier this year, again, I didn't put it on YouTube, but I did put it on my Instagram. I bought a broodmare with my very good friend Brona, and we bought her in full. Her name is Ginepi, but her breeders and owners call her Annie, and she was in full to Dari Lou, and she had a gorgeous chestnut filly with 3 white legs and a white face. It's so funny, they're like the spitting image. Welbeck and Annie's foals are really similar. But yeah, Annie's foal is something special. She, from the word go, this is a nice foal, and obviously a filly, so we're thrilled, and we're putting her back in foal again. I'm going to go visit them soon and I'll do a whole video then. This is, as I said, a very brief update on everything with more information, and if you have any questions about any specific things, let me know, because I'm going to film the videos and then I'll answer everything in the individual videos, if you get me. Who else is there? There's Cougar, who is owned by Lauren Allport, who you guys might know from social media. She is a 6-year-old. I kind of forget because she was only broken last year. It feels like she's younger, but she's 6. She's just green because she was only broken last year, but she's been going out to shows. She's been really good, and I feel like we're really coming together. She's getting her strength now. You know, she had a foal. She was only broken in. She was a weak girl, and I feel like it's all coming together. She's hopefully going to jump some 6-year-old classes at the end of this year, which is crazy that she's caught up with her peers at the same age, having like 2 years less experience. But yeah, I think she probably will jump them at the end of this year. And I think, again, she's not mine, but I think the tentative plan is that next year will be her big kind of breakout year, and then she might be sold. And also Lauren has been getting some embryos from her, so we've been kind of juggling all that, like competing, breeding, flushing embryos, and yeah, it's all been going quite well. There's also a new horse that has arrived called Hazel, who is owned by another friend of mine named Niall. She's an 8-year-old. Last year she jumped some age classes, so she jumped up to like 135, kind of just touching on 140, which is really impressive. And she had a long break due to no one's fault except Niall just kind of put her on the back burner. I'm calling him out. But now she's in work, she's fit, and she's going to head to her first show this weekend, and I'm hoping to jump a couple of 140s on her by the end of this year, and then she's going to be sold. Such is life. But she is such a fun horse, guys. I can't wait to show you videos of her. If anyone's looking for, like, basically, I feel like she's quite straightforward. She'd be like a great young rider, like, you know, that 135, 140 young rider class. Oh my god, she would just skip around that, honestly, skip around it. She's quite a big horse, but she's really like adjustable, like sensitive, like she's not heavy or anything. She's a lot of fun to ride, so I'm very excited about her. I've also bought a new horse. This is too much information for one video. This really is. I'm gonna do a whole video on the new horse. He's a 4-year-old. It's a gelding. I can't believe I bought a gelding. Honestly, half the reason I bought a gelding is that I'm not tempted to keep him, but I'm already tempted to keep him. But no, the plan was to buy him, to produce him, to sell him, but like not till next year or something. But yes, he is quite nice, so I'm very excited to show you him. So yeah, basically I have 6 horses in work. I have Khal, Wiggy, Delphi, Cougar, Hazel, and the new boy, and which is perfect. I feel like 6 is just the perfect number for me. I have 6 stables. It's really easy. I feel like I can get everything done quite nicely. I do have a girl called Emma helping me at the weekends, who is amazing. But yeah, it's just great. During the week I can totally manage 6 horses. And then obviously the 2 broodmares, Tia, the recipient, who's in foal, and then a couple of babies. So there's 2 3-year-olds in the field who are going to be broken in this winter. They are exciting as well. I think the theme of this video is just I'm excited about all the horses. It's Zeffy and Taggy. Zeffy is a son of Welbeck, and he's by the stallion Cicera Z. And Taggy is a mare by Contagio out of an Eldorado mare who I bought as a 2-year-old in an online auction. Super dodge, turned out to be perfect. Bought it with no x-rays, nothing. Got her x-rayed, perfect x-rays. I actually can't believe my luck. I thought for sure like this horse was cheap in like an online auction. Anyway, turns out they're not all duds, because I think I might have got a good one, but touch wood, we'll see. But I'm excited to break her in. She loose jumped very nicely, and yeah, I'm gonna bring them in this winter, break them in, loose jump them, and see how they go. So that's the update on all the horses. I think it's just been, I think you can probably get the vibe, it's been a bit mental here. It's just been a lot of horses, a lot of things going on, but I think it's all calming down. I was reseeding fields. I didn't have enough paddocks for the horses. I was a bit stressed about that. Now all my fields are lush with grass, except the one that got like trashed while I was waiting for the rest to be reseeded. But anyway, things are looking up. I feel a bit more in control. So then also I'm raising money for the ISPCA, the Irish Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. Don't know why I always get that mixed up. I'm raising money for them by running the Dublin Marathon. So no one watches the end of videos, so this is the worst time to say this, but if you guys want to support me, I'm going to put the link in the bio in the description. And please, if you can like donate literally anything, I would really appreciate it. I gotta reach my target if I want to run, so there's the motivation. I'm not doing this training for nothing, so please donate. And I'll see you in the next video, which will be one of the many videos that I just told you I was going to make. We've got WELBECK update, new horse update, new mare in full update, the show vlog. It's all happening. And it's all coming very soon. And I will see you guys then. Thank you for watching.